Now, hey there, welcome to Trivia Ronin. My name is Matt McNelly, and whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome, and we're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we are honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. Number 2, after each question, you get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. You don't want to be that person. And number 3, if you are watching on Twitch, due to the delay, hopefully you are, due to the delay, drop your answer in chat when you see about 5 seconds left on that timer. That should line up with us live. You're smart. You're on Twitch. You know the answers. Tonight, they're going to be 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40, and maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. I know there's 1 bonus question this week because I was mean. Anyway, let's play Trivia Ronin. Question, number 1. Formerly the world's tallest buildings, now tied for 17th, the twin Patronas Towers are located in what country? 45 seconds starting now. Oh, it's still on 30. Starting now. Great. That wasn't a skip. That was me talking. The Patronas Towers. Twins. In 1998, they were both the world's tallest buildings, 1 and 2. By now, they're 17th. Fun fact, when I started looking this up, 14 of the world's tallest buildings, China. Think about that, guys. They're not just making viruses. They're making buildings. Winning always. Oh, yeah, sorry, the spoiler, the answer's not China. 3, 2, 1, if you're China, sorry. But otherwise, what do we think? Yeah, many people got it. UAE is a great guess. Currently, the world's tallest building is in the UAE. But that one is in Malaysia. Home cooking for my Singapore people who aren't here. Question number 2. Remember the first question. Question number 2. Harry Potter's was a stag, Ron's was a terrier, and Hermione would summon an otter, but they all managed to deter Dementors. What is the name of that charm? 45 seconds. It's a charm, not a spell. Nerd. Sorry, Doug. There's always one. Wow, this is really fun. Let me write a message to Twitch while you think about this one. Sorry, Twitch. Internet bad. But love you. Harry Potter's was a stag. Ron's was a terrier. Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger would summon an otter. What's that charm called that gets rid of Dementors? You guys know. You guys know. This is really interesting. 3, 2, 1, show them. Yes. The first question was about the Patronas Towers. This question is called, the answer is Patronus. Expecto. Patronum. Patronus. If you got it, you get a point. Question 3. See where I'm going here? Question 3. Patronus and Patronus are 2 words that sound the same, but have different meanings, which makes them this linguistic term. 45 seconds starting now. Not a typical one. Patronus. The first one is a riff on the word for gas in Malay. We had 4 viewers. We lost them all. This is fun. This linguistic term, Patronus and Patronas. No more frames dropping. That's good. What is the term for 2 words that sound the same, but have different meanings? 3, 2, 1. What did you call me? Show 'em. Yep. Many people got it. It is a homonym, or a homophone is correct, Pud. You are also correct. A homophone is within the family of homonyms. I'll expect either one. Question 4 is my obligatory test Emily's acting degree knowledge. Question 4, an actor prepares creating a role and building a character are all seminal works written by what Russian acting teacher, 45 seconds starting now. If you went to acting class, it's the one you know. I know. If you didn't, it's fine. If you didn't, take the 37 seconds to drink things. An Actor Prepares. That book on everyone's shelf, if you studied acting. And then I haven't read the other two, but they're also on our shelves. Literally on our shelves. This is the home cooking question, because they can just look. What Russian acting teacher? I just need a last name. 4, 3, 2, 1. He had a dog that could smell actors. Yep. Some got it. Okay, good. I'm not going to be mad about spelling because it was rude to ask this question. Anyway, Konstantin Stanislavski is what we were looking for. Uta Hagen, excellent. Not Russian. Question 5. Don't worry, I got my STEM question in. STEM education, especially for young women, has been a focus of advocates for years now. What does the acronym STEM stand for? 45 seconds, starting now. STEM education. Advocates want more STEM education. Trivia Ronin contestants want more STEM questions. It all lines up. Want a STEM question? Here's the STEM question. STEM education, especially for young women, has been a focus of advocates for years now. What does the acronym STEM stand for? Reconnecting. 2, 1, show them. STEM. Yes, scuba is correct. Stem cells is wrong. Yes. Otherwise, many got it. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. When our powers combined, we are Captain Smarty Pants. That is what STEM stands for. Tell your friends. That is worth 1 point. 1 point for all 4. But if you got did you get 2 of them? I'll give you half point. Yeah, half point. 3/4 point, actually. We rarely do 3/4 points here, but tonight. Yeah. It should be. Should be STEM A. Because exercise is important. Question 6. Jeff, Pierce, Troy, Abed, Shirley, Annie, and Britta are the 7 main characters on what Dan Harmon created NBC show. It's the question I was talking about. If. Cool. Thank you. Cool indeed. No extra points will be awarded at all for this. It's, by the way, Winger. Thank you. No extra points, but I liked it. Troy and Abed being normal. That's my favorite one. Troy and Abed being normal. 11 seconds. That show Dan Harmon created. It's not Harmontown, which I think is all he does now, right? Does he even write, or does he just talk about it? Oh, Rick and Morty, duh. Sorry, Rick and Morty is important. It's not Rick and Morty. It is that other answer that everyone wrote down. Community. Community is that show. It's about a community college. Question 7. Harlem, a poem by this man, coined the phrase "a dream deferred" and also inspired the title for Lorraine Hansberry's "A Raisin in the Sun." What's that poet? 45 seconds. Dan Harmon to this guy is a big transition. Who am I talking about? Seth Ron says we have stabilized the Twitch. Thank God you're here. Also, the inspiration for one of my favorite bars in DC, Busboys and Poets. Russman knows what's up. Good place to get brunch. And also, the only good restaurant by our house. Who's this poem? Excellent mixed green salad. Phenomenal place. 3, 2, 1. Busboys and poets. This guy, former busboy, then poet. Who am I talking about? Good guess on James Baldwin. That is the guess that you would do. August Wilson is another guess, but it's a different one. It's Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes is the one. Boom. Langston P. Hughes. I don't think P is his middle name. Here's the obligatory Russell question. Question 8. Tenacious D, the greatest rock band of all time, is a two-man show of Kyle Gass and Jack Black, but the session drummer on their first album was this Foo Fighters frontman. A lot of words. For no reason, really. The question is, who's the frontman of the Foo Fighters? But I like to add bullshit, as we know. Foo Fighters frontman. Nirvana backman. That's the name for a drummer, right? Backman? Unless it's Phil Collins, then you're both. Middleman. Tenacious D, the greatest rock band of all time. I just had to insert that in there. Two-man show, Kyle Gass and Jack Black. The session drummer on their first album. Who was it? No longer plays with them. He also acted in the movie as the devil. No extra points, but that is true. Yes, 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 many people got it. Doug got his fronts and backs confused. Otherwise, Dave Grohl is correct. Who's also in Nirvana. This is true. Nirvana backman. Not Pac-Man. Question 9. Don't worry, Doug, you'll get this one. Shonda Rhimes has created an entire Shondaland of shows, but her longest running by far is what Seattle-based medical drama? 45 seconds. I was watching this in college because I was forced to. I liked it. Haven't watched it lately. But still on TV. Shonda Rhimes, who now I know what she looks like thanks to Doug. Emily, I like to see that you drink Miller Lights at home as well. This is good. Not a sponsor. Wish they were. Wait, that's a good question. Pick a destiny. Was he the devil? 3, 2, 1. Show him who's got it. We'll discuss this at the break. Yep. That's the answer. Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is the answer. Question 10. In medicine, the main text about the form and function of the human body, first published in 1858, and now in its 42nd edition, is called what? 45 seconds, starting now. I was hoping DJ was going to be here. Doug gets it. Did you do this? Oh, fun. Okay, good. Great minds. What's a stage? Never heard of it. The main text, if you're in med school, about the form and function of the human body was first published in 1858. I love that it's still this, which is nuts. Nobody came along and was like, I'll just write a whole better one. They just updated it 42 times since 1858. 2-1, show them. Yep, that's right. You could have just written the little ditto symbol. It's also Grey's Anatomy. Nailed it. Grey's Anatomy. Funny joke, Matt. Not really. It's fine. How we doing? What are our scores? How we living? 6. 8 for the Pud Man. 8 for Lawrence. 12 out of 9 for Chris. Oh, 5.5. I just saw 12. I was like, no, 5 3/4, Chris. It's official. 9 for Doug. 6. All right. It's anybody's game. This is nice. I like an anybody's game moment. Am I still choppy or not? Twitch says I'm not. Okay, good. Great. $700. That's funny, Seth. Anyway, 3-minute break. Go get yourself a drink. Miss you already. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. Round 2 is nearly upon us. Once I set it up. I guess I have to do that. Ugh. Here we go. Everyone got another drink? Everyone feeling good? Santa's here. Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh, all right. Well, better not fuck this up. Better not. I know that guy. Guy used to date my mom for a minute. Every year at Christmas time. Anyway, question 11. We ready to rock? Perfect. Oh, Cyrus, don't worry, you'll get this one. Question 11. Auguste. I want to say Rodin's most famous... Rodin. You know Rodin. Rodin's most famous work is a statue of a nude man resting his head on his hand. While it was originally titled The Poet, what is it commonly called today? 45 seconds starting now. I promise. There it is. Oh, good. Twitch decided it didn't like me once I sat down. Auguste Rodin's. I think he's Charles Grodin's cousin. Most famous work is a statue of a nude man resting his head on his hand while it was originally titled The Poet. What is it commonly called today? 2-second hint. Great. Poet after Dante, I found out. Show him. Yes, that Chris has the full title, which we were looking for, is The Thinker and His Weird Dick. But if you wrote The Thinker, that's fine. The Thinker, not The Stinker. The Thinker. It was The Poet. It was like this whole thing about hell and Dante, and then they took the statue out, and he was like, well, I guess it's just The Thinker now. Anyway, fun fact. Could have been a story. Instead, it's a question. Question 12. David Puck Rainey famously stopped being polite on the 3rd season of what MTV series? Throw it up. I'm frozen. I see it. Are you guys frozen? What the fuck is going on? I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll be under the computer. How am I doing? You see me? Show them if you can hear me. Oh, good, you can hear me. Yay. Stop being polite. Start being real world. The real world. Welcome to it, she said to me. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem that way. Cool. All right, good. But I'll just keep like falling sideways just so it looks fun in the green screen. Question 13. It's another STEM question. The Pythagorean theorem states the sum of the lengths of the catheti, new word, squared equals the square of the third side known as what? Don't worry, you know the third side. You know the third side, math people. But did you know the other two sides were called cathetus? And that's why we do trivia. 42 seconds. I need the answer to this like I need a catheter in my dick. You know what I'm saying? Catheter. It's a catheter joke, guys. The Pythagorean theorem states the sum of the lengths of the catheti squared equals the square of the third side. What do they call that third side? There's a lot of Greek and Roman bullshit in this trivia. FYI. I don't know why. Aside from my weird brain. 2-1, show 'em. It is not the shortest side. It is the longest side, also known as the hypotenuse. Yes, and thank you for the Pythagorean theorem, Pud. If anybody needs it for the test tomorrow, he's got it. Hypotenuse. Hypot in use. Am I right? Yeah. Question 14. That joke was dumb. Who is the British general who surrendered to Washington after the siege of Yorktown, essentially ending the Revolutionary War? I didn't have a witty way to do this, so. Who's that guy that signed the, that surrendered? No hints. Just if you know it. One of those, if you know it, you know it. If you know, you know. As with all trivia questions, if you know the answer to this, write it down. If you don't, I'll tell you what it is in 17 seconds. Streamlabs, you're doing bad. Next break. We're getting off, getting back on. 3, 2, 1, show 'em. Yeah. Many people know. Ooh, well done. Well done, many people. Charles Cornwallis. Cornwallis was that name. I guess it's in Hamilton at some point, right? So, you know, if that helps. Question 15. Let's get Roman. In the Roman calendar, 3 terms determined the date. The calendens was the first of the month. The nones, maybe, typically the 7th. And this term, which meant mid-month, 45 seconds starting now. Where my Roman calendar heads at? Streamlabs just coming and going. I don't know if nonus is the correct pronunciation, but the way they did it. Thank you. The way they did it was you'd be like, oh, new moon. Okay, beginning. This is the calends. Oh, quarter moon. This is the nones. Oh, half moon. It's the this. 7 seconds left. Another theater question. 3, 2, 1. Show them. Who knows it? Yep. Beware. The answer to this question is Ides. The only one that survived. Thanks, Bill. Bill Shakespeare. It's a real Bill Shakespeare over there. Don't worry. We're staying in Roman calendars, so just to stick with that since we did so well. Question 16. The Roman month Quintilis was renamed in Caesar's honor. Oh, did I freeze again? Caesar's honor following his assassination. What is that month known as today? 45 seconds starting now. One of the months is named after Caesar. Thanks, man. Did you ask that before? Okay. There it is. Good trivia, guys. Doug and I were doing a spin-off business where we do commentary on trivia. We're color commenters for other people's trivia. So we're just practicing that. It's where the money is. The money's not in the trivia. The money's in watching the other people's trivia and commenting on it. It's the internet, after all. What's that month known as today? 4, 3, 2, 1. His first name was Julius, so yes, the answer is July. July is the one. If you knew the month he was born in, it's that one. Fun fact. Or not that fun. Question 17. What type of tea flavored with bergamot? Is it bergamot? I've only seen that word written. Was allegedly given as a gift from the Chinese to a future British Prime Minister in the 1800s. What kind of tea is this? It's a varietal of tea. It wasn't all the tea in China, but one specific tea. You've heard of this, even if you don't drink tea. What type of tea flavored with bergamot was allegedly given as a gift from the Chinese to a future British Prime Minister in the 1800s? That says 1800s. Sorry, guys. Again, overly wordy question. It was not Tony Blair. Thank you. Good question. I'll give you that. Not Tony Blair. Not Boris Johnson. Not the old. 3, 2, 1. Thank God he's not an Earl. There we go. Many people got it. Yeah, it is that one. It's the one. Earl Grey was named after him. Szechuan tea sounds delicious, but I couldn't possibly. Earl Grey, if you got it, you got it. I think it's Grey, but I don't know. I just typed real fast. Question number 18. Peter and the Wolf is a symphonic fairy tale for children where each instrument in the orchestra represents an animal. What are the ducks? 45 seconds starting now. You guys know Peter and the Wolf. And if you don't, the instruments are the animal. It's in the question. It's this thing where the instruments are the animals. One of the first pieces of Soviet propaganda, Peter and the Wolf, is a symphonic fairy tale for children, where each instrument in the orchestra represents an animal. What are the ducks? I'll give you a 15-second hint on this one. The wolves are trumpets. So that's not the answer. Took one of them out. What are the ducks? Represented by a 2-1. Show them. You gotta be ducking me. Don't duck the question. I've got them all. Yep. Some people got it. French horn was a good guess, but Pudman. Oboes. Remember oboes? They sound kind of like ducks. Oboes. Uh-oh. I think Dean and Emily are in a fight now. That's the danger of being in a team. Don't worry. Here's the 2-pointer we were all looking for. Question 19, 2-pointer. Name both the California prisons where Johnny Cash recorded a live album. 1 point each. 45 seconds. Boom, 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 digga, 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 boom. I'm not gonna sing anymore because, you know. Answer. He did 2 live prison albums. Back when we acknowledged here in America, we had people inside the prison system. Don't worry, now we just give them COVID and hope for the best. By the best, I mean the worst. 4 seconds. Name the 2 prisons. They're both in California. Yep. Some people got it. Yep. Some people got it. Folsom is correct. And also San Quentin. He did one in San Quentin prison. I didn't know he did one in San Quentin prison, but I knew San Quentin was a prison. And that's why I asked the question. Question 20, we're almost there. In 2019, Louisville's International Airport was renamed for what homegrown pugilist? Possibly the greatest. 45 seconds. Starting now. Not the greatest airport. Haven't been there. Not the greatest airport. Don't know. But the homegrown pugilist. Possibly the greatest. This is my Doug question. Doug likes questions about this particular sport. If you don't know what a pugilist is, this could be difficult. But I'm not going to tell you. The greatest. 3, 2, 1. Who's the greatest? Floated like a butterfly, stung like a bee. What's my name airport's a great way to put it. It is Muhammad Ali. Floated like a butterfly, stung like a bee. And got your flight in on time. So after 20 questions, where are we at, everybody? Boom. Russman is at... Nope. 8. We're calling it 18. Just feel better about yourself. 8 is not sucking. 11 is good. 19 for the Pud Man. Boom. Doug, 18? 18. Here we are. We're going to try to look at 10 pictures and answer questions. Sorry for the lag, but luckily you don't have to listen to my bullshit. You just look at stuff on this one. It's standard issue Wayla. I'm going to wait to see Julian and Cyrus if they return to us. I am the host now. You're the host now. I'm the host now. I'm not going to do that too offensively. That's as far as I go with that impression. So here we are. It's Wayla time. Everybody ready to rock? Dope. 10 pictures. You guys know the drill. Picture number 1, super easy. So let's start by having fun. Question number 21. Boom. What is this bird? 45 seconds. It's not a trick question. I don't need, don't get smart with it. It's just the general. If you were, asking this bird what kind of bird it was, the first thing it would say is just oh, I'm this. Oh, maybe I'm a this kind of this. But, just what it would say first. I don't want to presume what it would identify as. However. What kind of bird is this? God, just look at the first guy to eat this thing, man. Again, just like the first guy to eat lobster. Look at the neck on this thing. Wouldn't you be like, that thing's sick? And I don't mean in a good way. 3, 2, 1, show him. What is it? Yes, it is that thing. It's a turkey. Turkey, turkey, turkey. It's a wild turkey. It's a turkey. Question numero dos. Ba-ba. I'm trying to decide if I want to be a dick. Do I want to be a dick? No, not too much of a dick. This is Brent Spiner. What's his character's name? What character is he playing in this photo? 45 seconds. I was going to go the opposite way. How many people knew who Brent Spiner was? Yeah? Oh, shit. That would have been a fun one. All right. I would have had fun with that. But instead, Brent Spiner. Doctor studying the aliens in Independence Day. Oh, Jasper. Welcome to Chopsville, Jasper. Somebody else talk to Jasper so you can explain that it's broken. I let him in. 10 seconds. What is this character from Star Trek The Next Generation? There's your 3-second hint. If I'm not too choppy. There's Jasper. 2, 1, show him. What's his name? Yas, Yas, Yas. Chris, you are correct. It is a Star Trek character, but we were looking for Data. This is Data. Or Data, depending on where you're from. Except it's Data. Next. This is a certain type of pen. What type is it? 45 seconds. You'll need to check the nib. This is a type of pen. What type is it? What do we call these? With this on the end. Oh, shit. I will accept the French answer. I would Google it right now, but I don't trust my internet. But I'll trust you, Julian. If you say, I would imagine it's pretty similar. No? Okay, never mind. Everyone's just going to write French words. No. That's the answer in French. No. 3, 2, 1. Show them what kind of pen. What pen is this? Sure. La poubelle is an excellent short. Une plume is the word for a pen in French, yes. We were looking for a fountain pen. Which, I don't know, man. Oh, that's specifically fountain pen? I'll trust you on that. I mean, who am I gonna, what am I, some kind of Becherel over here? Conjugating verbs in French? Fuck out of here. If you know what a Becherel is, that's a good joke. It's a fountain pen. Plume. Je te plumerai la tête. Je te plumerai la tête. Et la tête. Alouette. Alouette, next question. This isn't green cocaine. What is this? 45 seconds starting now. This is a powder used to flavor beverages. What do they call it in old Japan? This one I'll accept it in Japanese and English. Uh-oh. I'm going to get a lot of offensive Japanese symbols coming. Offensive? Nah. As long as you use straight lines. Don't use bubbles. That's Korean. 22 seconds. What kind of powder is this? It's from that Rolling Stones song, Green Sugar. Green sugar. You come from Mars and you make me feel good. 6 seconds left. That's probably a problematic song. 3, 2, 1. Show them what is this called. High fructose corn syrup is my favorite answer. Oh shit, wasabi is a good guess. It's not wasabi though. It could be. It's matcha. We were looking for matcha. But yes, many matchas contain high fructose corn syrup. So, that's the last quarter of the point there, Chris. What flag is this? From what country? 45 seconds. You've got a 1 in 196 chance, I think, or 195. So just, take a guess. It's like clockwork on this. What flag is this? Jasper, I think you're only like 20 behind. But everybody got everything wrong, so... Come from behind. Story's worth 30 to Jasper. 10 seconds left. What nation's flag is this? That of which we are looking. 3, 2, 1. Show 'em. Yeah, I see pride, I see... Thank you. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Yes, everybody, it's bobsled time. It was Jamaica. Jamaica, Brazil's got that blue ball in the middle. Ordem Progresso. Not the soup. It's Portuguese. Jamaica next. Jamaica me crazy. Let's stay in a similar vein. What drink is this? 45 seconds. It's a famed cocktail. It's not a riff on that cocktail. This is just when you Google this cocktail. And by Google, I mean Bing. Here at Trivia Ronin, we're Bing heads. Well, the good news is it's recording. This one can be uploaded, no problem. No one has to know, except I've been bitching about it the whole time. 10 seconds left. What cocktail is this? Famously garnished with a maraschino cherry and a slice of pineapple. 2-1, it is that delicious, delicious. See, if you like pina coladas or getting caught in the rain. If you're caught in the rain, half a point, but it is pina coladas. Next. Who's this? I like that. Thank you. That's not an extra point, but thank you for knowing that. What jazz musician is this? This is a jazz piano player. Russ Man knows. He likes time puns. Just ask the whole question and Russ. Tonka chiki, tonka chiki, tonka chiki, tonka chiki. Daka daka ba puka da. He's that guy. If I haven't given it away yet, you probably don't know who he is. 3, 2, 1, show him. Yeah, he's that guy. Yep. Whoa, time out, everybody. Just kidding. That's the name of the album. Dave Brubeck. He's Dave Brubeck. He looks like Buddy Holly, but he's Dave Brubeck. He's a piano player who plays piano. And probably other things. He's dead now. He doesn't play anything. Next. This is a helmet from a football team. A college football team. What college is it? I picked this college because it would piss off all of my friends on this. If you read it real close, it gives you a hint. If you can get real close, get a magnifying glass on that middle part, that'll help you. But this is the helmet of a college football team. Darcy, come on. Come on now. Oh, it's not. Sorry, it's blue. Yeah, if the color's funky, it's blue and yellow. I'll just say that. It's navy blue and not yellow. Your 1 second hint is it's maize. It's navy blue and maize. Yes. Go blue, everybody. Wow, okay. A lot of Big Ten fans except for Emily. It is the University of Michigan. Oh, never mind. Oh, right. Yeah, God. You weren't there with Harbaugh, though, right? You were there pre-Harbaugh? Oh, fuck. That was bad. Yes. Well. Yep. Oh, God bless. Oh, man. All right. Well, Chris gets... No, this was on eBay. This is somebody selling this on eBay, and it's a bad photo. But it says "Beat Ohio" in the middle. That was the hint. But also, Chris, thank you for your service. Extra point for having to watch that game in person. Next, what kind of tool is this? I need to be specific. 45 seconds starting now. Specificity. Specific all the way to the point that I will tell you there are not grooves in the clamping portion of this. It's flat. That's how specific I'm being. That's how much I binged this thing. That's a verb. Microsoft would be so proud that we verbed them. 12 seconds left. What kind of tool is this? Real spanner in the works here. It's not a spanner. 2, 1, show 'em! Yep. Doug, don't be so mad at yourself. It is. It's that thing. It's a monkey wrench. This is what a monkey wrench looks like, guys. This is a monkey wrench. A pipe wrench has grooves. A crescent wrench, shaped like a crescent. A monkey wrench looks like that. I found something out today, too. That might be the last one, is it? No, it's not. Who's this? 45 seconds. Who's this? Because now Trivia Ronin is a Disney trivia. Who's this? Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, then we're going to say Julian's answer is right no matter what. Thanks, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Tip your bartenders. 3, 2, 1. I'm out of here. What do we got? Who wrote Moana? Good. Nobody did. Thank goodness. Everyone wins. It's Lilo. Just because Stitch isn't in the picture doesn't mean it's not Lilo. It's Lilo. This one's Lilo, not Lindsay Lohan. And turkeys again, just because, you know. Let's look at them. All right. Oh, God damn it. Just show scores while internet works. 25. Ooh, 28 for the Pud. Lethal. 20. 23. 23. All right. Anybody's game. So 28-23, 5-point game. That means story time is upon us. We're just going to keep fighting through whatever the hell's going on with Streamlabs. That's a problem for tomorrow, Matt. Today, Matt is going to go take a shot. 3 minutes. See you soon. 35 minutes? No. Yep. No. Yeah, that's a bit of an inside joke for... We had a good time. We have fun here. Also, Doug, just quick pitch. I want that to be maybe our motto. Trivia Ronin, we have fun here. Think about it. It's definitely our route. I mean, it's definitely our mode.
It's your mode of the router. Because you were, we tested your internet speed and your upload with you running right now has point 0.01. It's your, it's either, she was just saying.
Well, I think our upload normally is like 15.
Oh, our upload
Perfect. Hey, if I get real choppy, I'll just come in and tell the story next to you guys. Here I am. Matt is back. All right. So there is a second option. I can tell the story next to Marissa's screen. If anybody would like to hear the story like that. But otherwise, we're just going to try it. If we miss something important, when the 45-second timer comes in, I'll run in the other room. But I think most people are going to get this story. I just like it. I'm switching to Frontier tomorrow, guys. We just discussed in the living room. So I don't know if this is an ad. I really hated their commercials for a while. It was really annoying, but hey, if it works better. Because I'm on an Ethernet cable right now, which is like, that's nonsense. I'm not on Wi-Fi. So, all right. So is everybody back? Cheers. For Jasper, this is a 70-point question. Just kidding. It's not. But we're just happy to have you. All right. Story time. Today's story is about an Apache medicine man. His name means the one who yawns. So if you speak Apache, there it is. He was born in modern-day New Mexico, but he was born in the 1820s. At the time, it was Old Mexico, although the territory was claimed by the Apache tribe. So at that point, it's theirs. This guy got married when he was 17, had a family, had a lovely life. Then 9 years later, a company of 400 Mexican soldiers attacked his village. While he was out, they killed his wife, they killed his 3 children, they killed his mother. And so from that point on, he was like, I'm on this. I'm going to fight these people. So that's his superhero origin story. Fun fact, modern superhero origin stories often come from this guy's origin story. That's how famous he got. Anyway, this guy goes on the warpath. For the next 30 years, he leads a band of 16 to 30 warriors. Estimates are hard to come by, obviously, because this is way back in the day. Historians think he was personally responsible for 500 to 600 deaths himself. It gets real bad for homesteaders out there and any sort of Spanish folk coming in from Mexico, any Mexicans settling there, any Americans settling there. It's so bad that in 1873, the Mexicans enter into a peace treaty with the Apache. They say, let's enter into a peace treaty. They sign it to celebrate the Mexicans' toast with the Apache with a bunch of mezcal. They fake theirs. They give them real mezcal. They get them drunk, and then, stop me if you've heard this one, they break the treaty. They attack them. They kill 20 Apache soldiers. They scatter the rest of them, including this guy. This guy runs away. After that, he goes, oh, definitely fuck this. Blah, blah, blah. So long story short, our guy continues to stay ahead of the U.S. and the Mexican army. And he ends up getting this reputation. He's called, by white people, he's called the worst Indian who ever lived at that point. He gets caught several times. He always escapes. There are these mythologies that grow around this person to the point that he escapes. There's a story that's told about him escaping, running into this cave, the entire army that's following him standing at the mouth of the cave being like, we'll get him. And then all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, they look to the left and he's just out on a horse riding away. And they're like, how the fuck? So that, by the way, that cave is named after him to this day. Anyway, this guy, he's a fucking badass is the easy answer. Eventually, later in life, when he's 60 years old, he's still doing this. It's so bad, again, that now the U.S. Army has jurisdiction in this area. This is post, the Gadsden Purchase, blah, 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 if we really want to get into more trivia. But now the U.S. Army has jurisdiction in this place. So now him and his band of 39 warriors start to negotiate a treaty. Then he finds out the U.S. Army is going to double-cross him. He flees the night before the ceremony for the treaty. They chase him down for weeks. They chase him through the wilderness for multiple weeks, and finally the Army brings him in. And once he's brought in, the guys in the U.S. Army respect him so much, they take his Winchester rifle that he's taken off a dead U.S. Army soldier at some point. They take his Winchester rifle, they bring it to West Point, to the U.S. Military Academy, where it continues to be on display to this date. They still have this thing, I don't know, in the lobby somewhere. Fast forward, as I like to keep everyone on their toes, to August 1940. So fast forward almost a century. We're in Fort Benning, Georgia, and there's a team of infantrymen that are tapped to become the first ever parachute platoon. So the U.S. Army at this time, they have been testing this for a minute, but they're finally confident that they can put a parachute on a person and throw them out of a plane and that they will land safely. Do they know this yet? No. So they need this platoon to be the first group of guys to jump out of a plane with a parachute and hopefully survive. So these guys do what men do the night before something like that. They go watch a movie and they get real drunk. And then also, like men do, they decide to pick on one of them. In this case, they pick on a guy named Private Audrey Everhart. And they probably pick on him because his name was Aubrey, I'm sorry. But still, they pick on him because his name was Aubrey. And they say he's going to be so scared the following day that when he jumps, they're like, you're going to be such a wuss about this thing. When you jump, you're going to forget your own name. And he says, you know what? To prove to you, he goes, I'm not going to forget my own name. And I'm going to prove to you that I'm not scared out of my wits. That when I jump, I'm going to yell the name of the guy who the movie we just watched was about. Now, the movie they had just watched was a Western starring a man named Chief Thundercloud, famously the man who played Tonto in the original Lone Ranger. And in this case, he was playing the Apache warrior / medicine man that we have been talking about. So, Aubrey ends up keeping his promise. As he jumps out the plane, he yells out that name. It catches on with his whole platoon. They think it's hilarious, so they start doing it. And then eventually the entire, what becomes the 501st Parachute Battalion, who end up contacting a surviving relative of the hero of our story and getting permission. But now the 501st Parachute Battalion of the U.S. Army has this name in their insignia. The question is, what is the name of this Apache medicine man I'm talking about? 45 seconds starting now. Doug's got it. Doug had it. Enough choppy, Matt. Now let's talk for 35 seconds about how bad Spectrum is. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. All right, great. 25 seconds. Never a chief. Yeah, fuck Comcast. Isn't that the same thing? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, never a chief, this person. Always a medicine man, never a chief. You know what I'm saying? 9 seconds. Who are we talking about? 3, 2, 1. Storied career with the Buffalo Bill Wild West show. Yep. And let's all say it together. Geronimo! There it is. Geronimo was the answer. Nice work, guys. That was an obvious one. But also, we like to learn about the people. Me, says Doug. Me is the winner? Or is Pud the winner? Pud is the winner, right? What'd you get, 38? Anybody beat 38? 38, big total. 27, Emily? That's good, though. 31's good, Chris. Boom. But 38 for the Pud man. Big swing. All right, let's get rid of Streamlabs as soon as we can. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience and get our internet better. It's totally in the script to say that, but it doesn't make it any less true for all of us at Trivia Ronin. My name is Matt McNally saying, hope you learned something and don't be shitty. Bye-bye. Sorry, Seth Ron.